Okay, folks, ready for a deep dive into something truly massive.
Let's do it.
Today we're tackling the Kumbh Mela.
Right.
And yeah, we've got some great source material here.
Yeah.
It's excerpts from a Q&A document all about this Hindu festival and pilgrimage,
Okay.
which, by the way, is known as the largest gathering of humanity on Earth.
It's really something.
I mean, you've probably heard of it, right?
Oh, for sure.
But we're going way beyond the basics today,
Okay, I love it.
exploring the rituals, the mythology, and just mind-blowing logistics of it all.
Yeah, it's a fascinating blend of the ancient and the modern, you know.
Right.
You've got these timeless rituals happening alongside some seriously cutting-edge crowd management techniques.
Oh, absolutely.
It really shows how tradition can adapt and thrive in the 21st century.
So for anyone who might need a quick refresher,
Sure.
what exactly is the Kumbh Mela?
Well, it's a pilgrimage where millions of devotees gather to bathe in sacred rivers.
Billions.
Millions.
Right.
We're talking Allahabad, Prayagraj, Haridwar, Ujjain, and Nashik. Each one is situated on the banks of a river considered holy in Hindu tradition.
And it's the mythology that really brings these locations to life, right?
Absolutely.
It's not just geography.
The Kumbh Mela is deeply tied to the myth of the churning of the ocean.
Oh yeah, I've heard of this.
Gods and demons battling it out for the nectar of immortality, you know, amrita.
Right?
And during this epic cosmic struggle,
Okay.
drops of this nectar, they fell into the rivers at these 4 locations.
So it's not just about the ritual bath itself.
Right.
It's about connecting with something ancient and powerful,
Exactly.
like a direct link
Yeah.
to the gods and demons.
The belief is that bathing in these rivers during the Kumbh Mela cleanses you of sins
Wow.
and brings you closer to moksha,
Lucius.
liberation from the cycle of birth and death.
Okay.
Imagine that a fresh start, a chance to break free from reincarnation.
It's a pretty profound idea.
It is a powerful concept.
Now, given the just massive scale of this event,
Yeah,
you'd think it happens, what, like once every century?
I think so.
But that's not the case at all, is it?
Not even close.
Okay, so how often does it happen?
So Kumbh Mela happens every 12 years at each of the 4 locations.
Every 12 years.
Every 12 years.
Wow, that's more frequent than I would have guessed.
It is. And then you've got the Ard Kumbh Mela,
Okay,
a smaller version every 6 years.
okay,
And then, well, the grandest of them all,
right.
the Maha Kumbh Mela.
And where does that one take place?
That happens in Prayagraj once every 144 years.
144 years.
You got it.
That's almost beyond comprehension.
Yeah.
So besides just the bathing, what are some of the key things that people actually do during the Kumbh Mela?
Okay, so the Shahi Snan,
Yeah.
the royal bath that's central to the whole thing.
Okay,
Picture a sea of humanity all at once entering the sacred waters.
I can't even imagine.
It's truly an incredible sight.
Yeah.
Beyond that, there are prayers, yajnas, fire rituals, religious discourses. It's a truly immersive spiritual experience.
Our sources mention these groups called akaras. They're ancient monastic orders, if I'm understanding that correctly.
That's exactly right, and they play a central role.
So who are the people in these akaras?
They're sadhus, Hindu ascetics.
And what do they do?
Well, each akara represents a different philosophical tradition within Hinduism.
Okay.
So it adds another layer of richness to the festival.
Makes sense.
They lead processions, perform rituals, and represent different schools of thought.
So it's like a living encyclopedia of Hindu philosophy and practice,
You could say that.
all in one place.
Exactly.
Now, I have to ask, with so many people,
Yeah.
the logistics must be an absolute nightmare.
You would think so, right?
Right.
Well, that's where the modern element comes in.
Okay.
Authorities use cutting-edge technology for crowd control, sanitation, and security.
Like what kind of technology?
We're talking satellite imagery, AI-powered monitoring, even drones for aerial surveillance.
Wow.
It's an incredible feat of organization.
It really shows how tradition and technology can work hand in hand.
For sure.
We often think of them as opposites.
Yeah.
But here, they're working in perfect harmony.
Absolutely.
So zooming out a bit, you know, for someone who maybe isn't Hindu or even religious,
Yeah.
why should this festival matter to them?
That's a great question.
Like, what's the universal appeal?
Well, I think the Kumbh Mela transcends religious boundaries.
In what way?
It's about the human spirit, you know?
Okay.
The longing for connection, for meaning, for something bigger than ourselves.
I can see that.
It's a global phenomenon, truly.
Yeah.
A testament to the enduring power of faith and tradition.
Especially in a rapidly changing world.
Exactly.
You know, it's a reminder that even in our increasingly secular world,
Yeah.
these ancient practices continue to resonate with millions.
It's amazing, isn't it?
It really is. And it makes you wonder,
What's that?
what else is drawing people to the Kumbh Mela, you know,
Okay.
beyond the spiritual aspect?
Yeah,
Is it the sense of community
maybe.
or the chance to be part of something truly unique?
Could be.
I'll leave you with that thought to ponder.
Something to think about, for sure.
All right, folks, that's our deep dive into the Kumbh Mela.
Fascinating stuff.
Until next time.
See you then.